Hi, it's your girl, Tina, and thank you for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you about the protocol of dating. Who pays? Does a woman pay? Does a man pay? Do you fake gesture and reach for the check but have no intentions of paying? What do you do? So, you might know him, Matthew Hussey. He's a relationship expert. He's also a life coach. He's all of that in one. He was speaking to an audience, and the question was raised about a relationship. If you're in a 4 to 5 month relationship, does a woman then chip in? And Matthew's very frank, a valid answer was that do you want your best friend to always let you pay? You would treat the relationship the same as you would treat a relationship with your best friend. You wouldn't allow just the man to pay all the time because the man will think that he is being taken advantage of, which I can understand. And you wouldn't want someone to do everything and say the woman to demand the man to pay all the time, because then the man can demand things all the time and nobody really wants that. So I understand what he's saying, but in reality men love the chase. I didn't create that. We know that men love the chase. They love to basically, if you give them something for free, they don't respect it. They don't maintain it. They don't feel that it's valuable. And that's just how a man's mind works. So I think with a man, he's never going to feel secure in a relationship if his finances aren't secure. And a man who feels secure in his finances is not going to ask a woman to pay for anything, especially if the woman is his dream girl. Can you imagine the girl that's the apple of his eye and the check comes and he says, you need to put your half down. I just don't think that that is the definition of what a man thinks of a dream girl, and he's not going to require her to pay a percentage of the check. I think dating is courting and it's preparing one for marriage. And in my biblical scriptures and research, I know that a man is supposed to add to a woman's life. And essentially, if you want to use a modern day word, upgrade her. You know, everything about her life is supposed to be better. So if you're requiring a woman to pay the check on month 2 or 3 or 4, then you're saying that you really can't handle that part of the deal. You want her to chip in that way. I think naturally women want to give. It pains me so much, especially on a first date, not to reach for the check, to want to pay my half, because I don't want a man to think that that he owes me something, or I'm sorry, that I owe him something. I don't want him to think that. Or that I owe him something at the end of the night. I don't, just for a meal. But men don't also know that we've already paid for our nails, we paid for our hair and makeup, we spent time picking out our dress, and even though we do those things for ourselves, we spent a lot of extra time putting ourselves together for that date. And even a $30, $40, $50 meal doesn't cover half of what we spent in doing that. And we're not paying him for getting ourselves ready, but I think it's special when a woman does give her time to a man. I want my man to feel secure about him financially. And there's other ways a woman can give, and it doesn't necessarily have to be at dinner. Courting is a very special process that often doesn't happen all the way in the relationship like it should. And if you're requiring the woman to pay, it does take some of the romance out of it. I don't feel like a man is going to value you as much. I don't think that, again, to reiterate, a man will let a woman of his dreams pay. One more example, I'm a big sister, big brother with big brothers, big sisters, and although my little sister is now going into college in a year, when she was a lot smaller, we went to the movies, and I would want to teach her, that everything is not a free ride. So one time I let her pay for the movie, But I felt so bad when I got up to the movie counter and I was like, where's your money? I mean, I felt like not an adult. I felt like not a big sister. Not, I feel like I was like taking advantage of this little kid. And that's what I feel like a man is doing when he requires a woman to pay on a date. It's like cheap. Ugh. So yeah, I just think no, there's other ways women give, and it doesn't have to be physically. And this is just a test to see how he's going to treat a woman in marriage and take care of a family. And that's what women most likely want. At least I do. I can't speak for every woman, but at my age, I'm still youthful and young, but I'm not dating just to date casually. I'm dating to see the principles of a man, and if he can't even pay a $20 meal, he's not going to be my life partner. Let's just say that. And if his ego is so insecure that he thinks that I'm taking advantage of him because he's taking me out to dinner, that's not a man that I'm going to trust to be secure in a relationship over a 20, 30, 40, 50-year period. That's my thoughts. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about women paying on dates and what the protocol is for you and what you do. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join me on Twitter at Last to Let Go, my new book to inspire women to heal after heartbreak. Thank you.